In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Solana is very likely to explode to the upside for something called a wave 3. My absolute, by far, favorite wave because it produces the most amount of profits. So today we're on day 4 about the crowd psychology, why Elliott Waves works and how you can leverage this information to a whole new level. So if you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. So let's dive into my favorite wave, wave number 3. All right, wave number 3, right? So you know by now, we're in day 4 of this series, that the market is moving a 5-wave structure to the upside and then a correction on a 3-wave structure. And we've seen this textbook with Solana, right? And then this actually, what this actually represents, just so we're really, really clear, which most people are not clear on, is this whole 5-wave sequence to the upside then becomes wave 1, and then this whole 3-wave sequence to the downside becomes wave 2. So Solana is in this position right now, just so we know. Now, we're going to cover wave 3 as an example from this position, what Solana did, but it gives us a flavor of what's very likely to occur in the coming weeks and months for Solana. So powerful, so relevant, it's going to blow you away. So let's focus on this wave 3. What are the key things that you want to be aware of? So with wave 3, it's the most, by far, powerful wave in terms of price movement. It's explosive. We're talking about massive movements to the upside, bigger than the whole former sequence of what we've seen so far with Solana. And we'll see this. I'm going to show you this. So what's the key things? The strength, it has massive strength, and it normally coincides with the best fundamentals, right? The best fundamentals. Increasing real prosperity, it has that feeling. So right now we're not there. We're in like a pessimistic state right now because we're hitting new lows with Solana because we've gone through a massive correction. But when that wave 2, we're coming towards the end of a wave 2 and it takes off, boy, the strength really starts to show and the optimism starts to come in. By the end of wave 3, the underlying trend is considered up. There's like no two questions about it. And this is why wave 3 is never the shortest wave. Now, that's one of the fundamental rules with Elliott Wave. Wave 3 can never be the shortest because of this, right? And we can use that to our advantage. And wave 3s tend to reach something called the point of recognition, which is normally like in the middle of the wave 3, and it tends to just explode even further. So before I move into the live chart with Solana, I've got something really exciting to share with you. I've just launched my R15 Crypto Gym. Yes, with me as your elite crypto trainer, and I help you make practical use of this, and I'm offering you a 1-week trial for £1 to test out my gym. I used to be in the physical gym business. Now I'm in the crypto gym business, and I'm delighted to announce this to you. So what you get is when you sign up for the R15 Crypto Gym, you'll get access to 1 full week of my BNB Crypto Gym. So we focus on the Binance coin. It's daily classes. It's the high probability setups based on momentum, pattern, price, and time. And you'll see the intricate setups and what we're doing and how you need to kind of really form these learnings. I've created a 7-day bootcamp. I've taken my best bits from my Elliott Wave course and my Fibonacci price course and drip fed it to you in a certain way so you get the core fundamentals, so you get the most from your gym experience. And you also get access to my Telegram, and it's all for only £1. So waste no time. It's in the description link below. I don't know how long we'll do this trial for, but we really want to make a big difference. And what we thought was actually one of the best ways of learning is on-the-job learning. So rather than backdated data or delayed data, sometimes we do live streaming, live classes, or what's happening right now and what's the high probability setup with, well, BNB we're following, and we're going to launch some more classes later on. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in the gym itself. So now we're looking at Solana, right? We're at Solana. We're following from day 3. Today's day 4. And what we said was we've got this A, B, C style correction, and we should anticipate a wave 3. Now, what I want to show you is this, right? This is backdated data, right? But then we're going to eventually go to where are we right now today in the next 2 days or so, and we'll see what's likely to occur based on what we've already seen. And these patterns tend to unfold time and time and time again. And we don't need to worry about the fundamentals and the news. We can just rely on the market psychology, which is relatively predictable and consistent. So what are the ratios? So I covered this in the bootcamp, by the way, in the 1-week trial. One of the key ratios that you want to be aware of is when you measure wave 1, you can measure wave 1 and project it forward from the low of wave 2. And the typical ratio for wave 3 is actually 1.618 to 2.618 of wave 1. Now what that means is, and we projected this in advance, you can go back and see it, we did it back in June, July, we did a lot of videos on Solana. I'm just going to focus on this right now. This is what we did in advance. Now, obviously, we now know how far it went. By the time we didn't know that information. And this is what happened. I'm just going to unfold the data. But we were anticipating this. This is the key point that I'm aiming to make. And it was, full disclosure, this is what I was anticipating was, this 1.618. That is very typical of a wave 3. Hopefully that's clear to you. Let me zoom in a bit more so you can just see it a bit clearer. Right? This over here is, this movement here. It's quite typical for a wave 3. However, this hasn't broken down to a clean 5-wave structure yet. So one of the reasons why you want to have a trailing stop loss and not take profits at a fixed position is you don't know how far the market's going to go. No one knows. And if this 1.618 is exceeded, typically a market will overextend to a 2.618 and then maybe even overextend beyond that. And that's what Solana did. So this is where we will put our stop loss. And let's just see, it just went explosive, right? It very quickly, over the next few days, went to 2.618. But now what do you see with a pattern? Well, I see this there. It looks like a 1, 2, potential 3, 4. And then I think we had another couple of explosive days. Very wide bar. Wide bar. Here you're looking to take profits now. Here you want to be having your stop loss. The lowest would be this swing low. And then you'll be trailing it. Why? Because you got this, well, there's a few factors. But one of the key factors is what looks like this nice 1, 2, what looks like a potential 3, 4. If I can get this low. And towards a 5. And the big clue is we smash past this 1.618 and smashing past this 2.618. So I go, okay, what I would be doing at this point is, this is a daily chart. So every day, just one more bar. And we just go, right, we just keep trailing our stop loss on every closing bar until we get stopped out. And that's how we get stopped out. And so that's why we want to be in wave 3s. Wave 3s is the most explosive. Now, it looked like this wave 1 was explosive when we looked at it the other day, right? This was explosive. But it's nothing in comparison to typical wave 3s. Typical wave 3s are here, by the way. This was an overextended wave 3. And that gives us valuable information about wave 4 and wave 5 as well. So very, very bullish case for Solana. Now, one of the reasons this is really, really important is we're gonna come to it in the next couple of days. But this is the position that we're currently in with Solana on a more macro degree. In fact, I'll show you now. I won't go into the detail. I'll just show it to you like this. All right, this is what Solana's done. And we're down here again. But what does this look like? It looks like an A, B, C correction of a wave 2. And if this is the case, we should then experience, if then this whole thing becomes a wave 1, like this was a wave 1, then we should experience next a wave 3. But now the new reference point is very different. And the next expansion of the market, we're talking about a wave 3. Well, let me show you. I'll show you just because it's really, really relevant. I'll give you a ballpark figure. Because we'll do the same thing. We'll take this low to this high. By the way, these blue lines are pretty much where Solana is right now in terms of its price action. Where will we anticipate Solana to get to? Approximately, we're talking about a real bullish case. And if it overextends again, the typical would be $440 and the extended would be $700, right? We're talking about some serious movements to the upside. And this psychology tends to play out and is really, really reliable. It's not guaranteed, it's high probability, but we're going to come to this point in the next couple of days because tomorrow what we're going to cover is day number 4. No, day number 5, wave 4, right? It's called the surprising disappointment, the profit-taking wave. So we want to be very aware. Again, let's just emphasize these points over here because I know we've got a lot of information on the chart, but I just want to emphasize we want to be on high alert for the end of a wave 3 because this will be a profit. You want to be taking maximum profits because we don't know how far the wave 4 is going to go, but we're going to cover that in the next point. So sign up to my 1-week trial, R15 Crypto Gym. When you sign up, your back office will look like this. You'll get your login. So it's going to be phenomenal. You're going to have a great experience in my gym. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to look after you. What we're going to cover, I'm going to make sure you know what you get. It's very, very cool what we've created. We've been working incredibly hard on this. So you'll get, a lot of content, a lot of daily workouts. You're also going to get your bootcamp. Let's have a look at the Crypto Bootcamp. You'll get 1 new lesson a day. Let's look at day 1. So day 1's bootcamp is you get a nice intro from me, and then my Wi-Fi is always a bit slow when I'm recording. You're going to get the intro into Elliott Waves. You're going to get the Elliott Wave basics. You're also going to get the rules and guidelines of Elliott Waves. You're also going to get access to something special, which is the Binance Coin, Solana, and Ethereum charts. Now, what I mean by that is my live analysis of my chart. I use TradingView. You're going to be able to view it live. So every time I make an update, you get the update. And you can also copy it into your own TradingView. So you get all my settings, my Elliott Wave count, my price analysis, the momentum indicator settings, and the chart layout settings. You just copy it in and you exactly have my chart. So you're going to get this with your 1-week trial. So we're really giving a lot of value because it's really, really special what we're creating. Because our mission and vision as R15 is to help you increase your financial health with high probability so you can live a remarkable life. And one of the best ways is trading crypto on the market up and on the way down, as long as you got a higher probability edge. And what we use, momentum, pattern, price, and time. And all of that combined with the workouts, with me doing the daily workouts, you're going to get some immense, immense value. So I'm delighted to know the launch has been working so hard on getting this launched. Kudos to my team. They've been working really, really hard. You can see all the work that's gone into here. But you're going to love the Crypto Gym. £1 and you get a full week. A £1 trial. Can you believe that? And then if you like it, you can stay on and hopefully you're going to make some serious, serious gains over the coming weeks and months, especially if we get this reversal. This wave 3, my favorite wave. So let's now finish on a quote. So if you've got value of today, give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Let's go with chapter. I'm going to go with, let me just double check. I'll go with chapter 1. Chapter 1, right? Chapter 1. It's MJ, Michael Jordan. Because it's so relevant when it comes to trading. It's not about being right, because we don't know what the market's going to do. All we can do is be the casino. We identify a high probability shot, and then we take that shot with confidence, with proper capital exposure. So normally it's 1%, 2%, or 3% max. And then we just do that consistently. So let's now use that in reference to Michael Jordan, how he won the championships. He said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. Michael Jordan. So with trading, that's all it is. Identify the shot, high probability, momentum, pattern, price, and time. Take the shot. If it goes in, great. Let's set up for the next shot. If we get a rebound and we get it in, we might break even. Or we just totally miss it ball and we take a small loss. And then we just literally rinse and repeat. And that's the art and science of trading. So join my gym. I'll hopefully see you for your first workout. £1 trial. I think you absolutely love it. Getting some phenomenal feedback and testimonials. But now we're looking to take it to the next level and help to take you personally to the next level also. So I'll see you for the next workout, which will be tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, let's see what setup it is, and let's see if we can make some good profits together. All right, I'll see you then.